For a few days now, we've been trying to wrap our hands around what the Igbo king has been doing in Ghana, waiting for someone to speak to us. So while we are waiting for the Igbo king to address Ghanaians, even some Nigerians, the curious ones, right? We have this video made by a Nigerian leader. He decided to speak on his behalf. So whatever thing he said will not sit well with you, because to be very honest, it did not sit well with a lot of Ghanaians. So he was indirectly warning people, I wouldn't say Ghanaians, I would rather say anyone that is against what the Igbo king is doing in Ghana, that you should desist from it, otherwise you are going to face the consequences. He went further to tell them that culture is deep and you don't have any right to interfere in whatever thing the Igbo king is doing in Ghana, because to be very honest, according to him, that the Igbo king has genuity, like he has the interest of Ghanaians at heart. Please, if you're Ghanaian watching, do you agree to what the Nigerian leader is saying, or should we have a discussion at the end of the video? Take it away, guys.
That's what they are saying concerning Igbo tradition and culture in Ghana. We want to hear from you, your view. I believe you have heard about it. We haven't seen from the mainstream media. So what do you have to tell us about that, Chief?
Thank you very much. What I have to say about that is that it is a sort of advice, because when you attack tradition, the attack is not for man. The attack is the cause of the people that constitutes this tradition. So if you're a blogger and you are attacking people's tradition and culture, know it that you are attacking the gods of that tradition and culture, and you know the consequences. What I see about the bloggers is that some of them, when you give them money, they don't care about the consequences of what you engage them to write. They just go on and say whatever they want to say. In regards to the news making round the social media about the Igbo tradition and culture in Ghana, I want to say that we Igbos are proud people, and we respect our tradition and culture so very much that wherever we go around the world, we go with our tradition and culture because we honor it. Our tradition and culture is our identity. To other nationals, including Ghanaians alike, Ghanaians celebrate their tradition and culture and they respect it. And because we the Igbos, we see that Ghanaians love tradition and culture, it encourages us also to promote our own tradition and culture in Ghana. And the Ghanaian kings love what we are doing. The Ghana government also love what we are doing, because this is all about promoting African tradition and culture, and that is our identity. That is whom we are. So if you are a young person, a young African, embarking on attacking tradition and culture of a people, I think you have been misguided, because tradition and culture is your own identity. So you should respect it. We celebrate Yam Festival in Ghana every year, because celebration of Yam Festival is a core celebration in Igbo land. You know, it's sort of a thanksgiving to Almighty God for keeping us alive to farm and harvest. So this is like harvest thanksgiving that we give to Almighty God every year. So I don't see anything wrong practicing or promoting our tradition and culture in a foreign land. We the Igbos, we have our people all over the world, including Iceland, UK, Germany, Holland, Japan, USA, name them. And every year, our people in different countries celebrate our Yam Festival, because it's one of our major culture that we celebrate every year. Therefore, and I know also Ghanaians celebrate their tradition and culture in other parts of the world. I have seen in social media when our father, the Otunfo Osetutu, went to UK to celebrate Apesidai, and also in the United States, and we saw Ghanaians in numbers marching the street, displaying our Ghanaian culture, and everybody enjoyed it. So that's something that we are doing here in Ghana. And we use this very young festival to attract tourists from all over the world. People came from different parts of the world, from Israel, from Caribbean, from the US, from Europe, Asia, and other places to celebrate this New Yam Festival with us in Ghana here.
So he bringing himself as a king in Ghana, an Igbo king in Ghana. If I show me try my tribe back way a Ghana, it's a tribe near Igbo. And they won't so. But 100 years to come, they will give birth. Their children will give birth. They will multiply. A bedroom baby self community now margin a baby to and then omo ebesha ase abai amonyo semu because omo ba betena Ghana ache and they have become Ghanaians. Omo be ware Ghana for. Na fe omo ba be Ghana for. Nti bedru baby no they want equal rights as Ghanaians to do everything as Ghanaians. They want to come into our politics. They want to also have their land to be called Ghanaian Igbos. And it will result in tribal wars. The Ekosui back in the days, the same thing na boko. Isi ya ene tribal war Ekos wo boko since ye woman. War na wa to date. Esa ajo na akosro. They have tried their best to solve it, but omaya inye. So omaya inye. Omaya do mbetumi bia inye. Obi bokofo eje tribe bitina o masase so no me yese o yi ba ko no aye hene na de ade afi bedru baby no we want equal rights as you wo bra they have their own land but omo ba betina ho ma bokofo ji o mo. So I won't even go outside Ghana and no na ekoso Ghana and now the boko land na is dead. Obi entimi nkonkoye business wo first nanki ye ka edwa akese a wo Ghana ha na yi boko firi mu enyi ene hwan na be ko boko akwa di dwa hwan na be ko akwa business wo school kra at a point o ntimi nko school ene wo post obi kra wo on person obeko ena wo ye Ghana ni a wo se wo do Ghana a wo so sade wo so emfaso be na wo Nigeria embassy wo Ghana na so if he want to become a king now or person or organize it in Igbo people no, to have their school, to build their community. Se Ghana ni bi eko baby na so omuko yi ohene wo ho no mo a omutumi kokoje asase yantam na omo asi omo anka so omo school na omo abi omo hospitals na omo asi omo market na omo te wana. A time will come those Igbos no omo ba ho no mo no omo eba beje sasase ayesa anema we no a time will come they will not say they are Igbos again. They will drag Ghanaian land with us because omo atana wache and you can't deport them because you don't know their background to send them back to wherever they came from. At that time no baba be ya want to atwaso but I don't blame that Igbo man now who claim he was all you king because then ya ohini bi na ton asase no man then ya ohini bi na ton asase no be man and want to mean ton asase ma obi without knowing what the person is going to use the land for or money. They know, but because of greed sorry no now the president should speak no we should hold those people who created the mess no accountable. See a demonstration we should do it and go to nipa na woton asase no e de ma papa no because we don't want 100 years to come and then baba be say okay.
I totally understand the plight of Ghanaians. What they are scared of is future. The videos, I've actually made a lot of videos on this Igbo king, and one of the things they keep saying is, what is the future? Like she said, what's going to happen in 100 years? Because the truth remains that maybe by that time, most of us would have not been there to tell the stories of how this whole thing came about. I also filmed a video where some group of Yorubas were crying out that this was what Igbos are trying to do for them in Lagos by saying that Lagos belongs to the Igbos because they came to Lagos and they dominated Lagos. He went further to share his personal stories on what the person that he brought in all the way from Nigeria to Ghana, an Igbo person, he's Yoruba, right? To squat with him, all of a sudden, the guy started claiming the house, trying to own the house, brought the girlfriend and all that, right? He is not wrong. So the thing I'm saying is, I understand that culture is beautiful. We're not criticizing that Igbo king. Even the Nigerian leader that spoke, that was not what we were expecting him to say. No one is criticizing you, building your culture, promoting peace and all that. That one is your own cup of tea. Like, we love culture. We know culture is good. Culture is beautiful. But how are you doing that? You see, let me say something. I don't want Nigerians to start acting Igbos. Let me be precise. To start acting pity party here. Because these same Ghanaians allowed you to use their country. You've been doing Igbo community. Like, as far as I can remember, they've been doing cultural Igbo day. The one that they already fixed date for 21st of September. Like, they've actually fixed the one of this year, 21st of September. The invite is out. Venue, everything, time, everything is out. Right? So, no one came for you guys. You've been doing it peacefully in Accra, doing everything. No one attacked you. What you started trying to take it overboard, trying to do things that Ghanaians frown at by claiming certain things which they don't want. How can you acquire 50 acres of land? You want to build communities where you have only one exit, one intro, everybody. What happens when you close the gate and you don't allow Ghanaians to come in? This same issue happened in Abuja. There's a supermarket that was opened by, I think, Indians, and they said they don't let anyone shop there except their fellow Indians. The government busted it, and they said it can't happen. You cannot open a supermarket in our country, and you're giving us rules and regulations that you don't want anyone to use the supermarket, only Indians, right? That's not nice. And now, this is what Ghanaians are saying. Go ahead with your cultural day celebration. No one is attacking you, but then stop taking their lands. We don't want such inhabitants in Ghana for future purposes, because in 100 years to come, you guys might start claiming what that does not belong to you. So I understand their plight, but then again, let me know what you think based on what the Nigerian leaders said in Ghana, and of course, other content I reacted on. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Make sure you subscribe, give this a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys shortly. Bye.